All right, guys, I'm trying to clean up out here a little bit this morning. And this is basically how these were set. The swing would move over a little bit when I get all this stuff here out of the way. This is the mortar mix I'm using. I got way too much, but I didn't know anything about bricklaying. I think I could take some of it back. If I don't, I can mix rock with it and make concrete if I did that. So it's not a big deal. It's pretty cheap stuff. And I'm not going to take my paint back to the shop till I'm completely through. I've got an old cutting board there that I might could mount, but I've got a good cutting board. I don't want to bring my good cutting board out here. I may not even need it out here in my little kitchen. And I'm going to do some brick today. And I've got that far. Now I quit for 2 or 3 days. I'm not sure exactly how much more we got to go up. I'm going to go up at least 3, maybe 4 or 5. I'm not for sure yet because hang on, baby. Mason, I don't want to go inside my man cave. It's getting hot. I want to come down from the top with some old rusty tin because that's where my stovepipe will go through. And I want it to look old timey. Hang on, baby. I'll put you in my man cave. She likes the air conditioning. Anyway, we're gonna come down some old tin down to to the top of the brick, and the stovepipe will go through it. I'm not going to even paint it. I want it to look old. Now I found an old sheet that's rusted up on one side a little bit, and we're going to do it. Someone asked, what about the box? You gonna paint it? Yeah, I'm gonna paint the box. And I got a wood box to go over here, and I'll paint it before I bring it in here. The table will probably go out, and I'll probably put that cabinet on that wall. I thought about putting it on this wall where I'm sitting, but I think it'd be kind of more better over here. The 2 stools will go over here where you can eat. The table will go out. I don't think we have room for the table. It would have been good if we did, but it's a little bit big for this little bit of small space. That's my plans in here, so I'm gonna get to work here in just a minute, getting some, maybe mixing up some more mortar mix. And it's easy. Actually, it's a lot easier than you think, except for the very corner. You have to cut off a little piece in the corner, a very little small piece. And I don't have like a mortar saw. I'm using a metal cutting blade. It works, but it just doesn't cut as fast. And that's what I'm having to cut them off with. And professionals have their own tricks. I'm not a professional, as you can tell. You can tell. All right, I got to put my baby in the air conditioner and mix up my mortar mix. All right, guys, mixing this mortar up. I do about a half a thing at a time. Have a little extra water ready to go. Got to show you here. Try this. This side over here is dry. We'll do a half at a time. And then I'll put it up on the shelf here. Hard to do one-handed. Okay. All right. I don't know if you can see over there or not. Anyway. It's not easy, especially if you don't know what you're doing. No, I'm getting better at it. Probably if I did this for about another 20 years, I'd be pretty good. I'd be pretty good. I add a little water when I think I'm ready for some more. And I kind of pull off that dry side. Don't take much water. Keep on moving across here. Now some real bricklayers watching me gonna say, "Oh man, it's all wrong, Papa, all wrong." Well, where you at? Where you at? You ain't here. This corner I know is low, so I gotta build it up a little bit. Build that corner up a little bit. So this is low. This I drop on the floor is not a big deal. I'll scoop it back up, put it back in here, mix it back in. Alright, now all we gotta do is a little bit more water in here. Stir it down a little bit. First layer of brick. I'm going to that corner with it. All right. Looks like it's right now. I put a little bit of this in here. Okay. All right, that's the way we're doing it all the way across. I'll put my level on in a minute, and I'll have to bring some of them up. Not a bricklayer. No, I'm not hiring out. Don't call me. Don't call me for bricklaying. I'm not coming. Don't worry about nobody calling me for this. This brick here has got to be cut. So I'm going to cut it. It's level as far as level, but I can see some brick are not up as high as the other. I can bring them up with the next layer of mortar. But as far as coming across level, it's inside the bubble, inside the line. Okay? Yeah, I don't have a tool for this. My finger works perfect. do not call me saying, can you bricklay for me? I ain't doing it. I might be good at some things. This is not one of them. This is not one of them. Okay. That looks rugged. All right, now what I'm gonna do right now, see, I still got dry mortar mix on this side here for my last brick, and then to smooth this out again. So I'm gonna take this, that fell on the floor, put it back in here. When I weight it back down, mix it, it'll all come back as mortar. Let's keep the floor clean. And all right. There. Okay, I'm gonna go cut that brick. I'll be back. It looks a little bit ragged right now. It's because the mortar's wet. It will dry to match that other. It'll still look ragged. I have to have some water. It's hot in here, and I'm gonna go up. I always clean my toes between each row in case I decide to quit. If I decide to quit, my tubes are clean. But I'm going to do another row. I've got 2 rows laid out to go. And I'll probably do 2 more rows today. And that's all. It's hot in here, guys. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to just kick back here somewhere, there's a fan blowing on me. And relax, okay? So y'all seen how I do that. It's nothing to write home about, but they're pretty strong. Probably the next layer, or at least the 3rd layer for sure, I will glue it also to the wall with that Gorilla Glue, and that kind of just binds it more to the wall. And one row here and there is not going to let, I don't think, the others ever fall, because it'll all be stuck together. All right, I'm going to cut this off, cool off for a little bit, drink my zero water, and I'm going to do another row. I love you guys. As far as I'm going today, it's hot. I think that looks pretty good. It's good and straight and level. Got my level on it. It's right inside the lines. Bubbles right. And I think it looks pretty good. It looks rugged. It's supposed to look rugged. It's old-timey. And I'm not a bricklayer. All right. I love you guys, and I'm going to take my zero water here and go out and sit in the chair with Heidi under the ceiling fan and cool off. See up here, guys, we'll go back up on the wall where we had it, up above the sink. Yeah, it goes up above the sink. We just moved it while we're doing all this brick. It'll go right here. Now I've got another shelf. I'm going to go over to the B room and show you the one I was talking about moving over here. I talked about putting it underneath this bar here, under this window, but that's going to be like blocking the entrance in and out, so I'm thinking more if it'll fit over here under this window, because this table's coming out, and we're going to be moving this stove down on this brick. The first chance I get someone to help me set it down there, it's heavy. And I may even want to set it up higher than what it is. I may put a couple of blocks underneath it to bring it up higher. I don't want to have to stoop down to get in and out of the oven. We'll wait and see how it looks when we set it on the floor. If it's too low, we can put a block, a little solid block under each leg and bring it up. And if it's okay, we'll leave it right there. I'm thinking about bricking this wall here out to the edge. I think I got a bunch of brick. I think I got enough brick left to do it, at least up as high as the stove is. I don't have enough to this side too, or I do both sides. But I can do that side because it's solid, and it's next to the firebox. The firebox of the heater itself is on this side, so that's going to be the hottest This over here is not going to be that hot. Okay? Over here won't be that hot. But this side it could get warm. So we'll probably bring brick up, depending on how many brick we have left, up at least even with the stove. Okay. Let's go over to the B room and I'll show you that cabinet over there. The cabinet I'm talking about moving over there. It's old timey. It is actually old timey. And I can store stuff in it. Pots and pans. There's another shelf there comes up. So it'd be like 2 shelves plus the bottom in here. And I may have told you about this little shelf. The doors are off of it. It had come apart. The school had bought this when they built the school back in 1940. It's oak. And it had set on top of another cabinet. This was the top part. It set on top of another cabinet, which it fell apart altogether, and they throwed it away. And this part they had dumped. It was taking it out to the dumpster. I said, whoa, 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 I'll take it. Send it to my shop. And I was able to put it back together, put the doors back on it. The top was bad. I put another top on it. The top was rotten. And anyway, I kept it there in my school, at my shop. It kept books and stuff in. When I retired, being they were throwing it away, I brought it home. It was mine. I saved it from the scrap yard or the dump. And I think it will fit under that window over there just right. And I can even set stuff on top of it. I'm for sure going to set a fan on top of it. I know that blowing in that window. But anyway, I think it's going to work good. I'll get a little small oscillating fan and set right in front of that window so it kind of blow, kind of cool that little room down a little bit when I'm out there. But anyway, that's the cabinet I'm going to take over. I just got to wait for somebody to come and help me. It's heavy. So, Heidi, you ready, baby? Let's go. Birds. Guys, I'm going to deliver a package to Kim right here. A delivery lady dropped it off here. Hey guys, y'all doing good? I know, kind of hot. I'm going to deliver on this little scooter over here. And I told Heidi she can't go, but I'll be right back. Kim's gonna freak out. She's gonna freak out when I drive up with this here, with her package. And it just so happens, it fits. All right, this is a neat little rig. It's not mine. Daniel loaned it to me. He said, Dad, just use it when you want to. It's okay for the going to get the mail and stuff. It's not okay if Heidi wants to go. Because hello. Because Heidi can't ride on it. All right, so I'm not going to try to video and drive at the same time, guys. So if y'all watched Daniel's video, you saw I can ride this thing. Just going to show you this a little bit. See? I can't do it with one hand. All right, I'm going to turn this off. All right, I delivered Kim's mail. Show you something in here. I came in today and I got my starter out of the ice box. Look at it bubble. I took some out of this and left this sitting out, and I'm going to put it back in the ice box. I fed it. I haven't fed it in probably about 2 weeks, so it's still good. And look at here. I put some over here. Look at all the bubbles. I'm going to use this here. This was 1/4 cup, guys. Look, this was 1/4 cup, about right here, of starter. And I added that much more flour. Look how much it's built up. Look at that. And I'll use it tomorrow to bake with. I'm going to bake some more tomorrow. I've been kind of slack on my baking, been trying to do them brick, but tomorrow we're gonna bake it. I'm gonna use this right here. I'm gonna leave it here tonight. Just let it stay at room temperature. And my other starter, I'm gonna take it and put it back in the fridge, okay? What, baby? You can go out. Come on, sonny boy. You know what I got? Know what I got? You know what I got, don't you? Let me open it, okay? Stay back now, open them. Ivy, stay back up. You drop them, she gets them, right? Okay, I'll let you better share with her some more there on the ground. I gotta give Moses a few, okay? You get Moses a few. It's only right. It's only right Moses get a few. All right, folks, I'm gonna cut this video off here with Moses. I got some cubes for the cows in the back. I'm gonna go back there and give them some, and we'll give Moses some cubes and cook us both here. Oh, I hear you. Stop being such a bully. You're not, nobody's scared of you. I got some cubes for you too, okay? Eat these first. Eat these first, okay? All right. I got cubes here in the back for you, okay? All right. I'm gonna go give your friends back here in the back some cubes, okay? Be a good boy tonight, okay? You gotta be a good boy. I'm serious, Moses. You gotta be a good boy. Nobody wants a bad boy. No, you don't scare me at all. No. Oh, I see why you're getting mad. Ivan was coming. Well, that's okay. It's okay to fuss at Ivan. Only 2 cookies left. Each cookie's part of the day. Sun is down. Air is not cool, but it's not cold. It's not hot either, by a long shot. No, it feels pretty good. Right, Heidi? Put me down the floor. Go back here and give these guys some cubes, and we'll cut this off, guys. Hope you enjoy it. A little bit of work I did today on my brick wall. And Kim's gonna come inspect it tomorrow morning. I'm sure me and her are gonna have words. I'll make a video. I ain't gonna put up with her. I'm not gonna put up with her. Anyway, I love you guys. Subscribe, hit the like button, share with your friends. I love you guys. Take care. Take care.